All right, everybody, we're getting ready to go live here in just a couple of minutes. It's going to be a couple minutes for go. Just sit back and enjoy the music. All right. Welcome, everybody, to CptDomano's Indie Corner episode 6? Yeah, we'll say 6. That sounds good. Today is Friday, January 6th, 2012, the first show of the new year. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Everybody I know is back to work or going back to school, so it's time to get back to doing whatever normal routine that we have. And also, it is a time for New Year's resolutions. My personal resolution is to stop being so fidgety when I'm doing this show. Had some people doing some almost drinking games to me, either scratching or fixing my hair. And so one of my New Year's resolutions is, at least for this show, is to try not to be so fidgety. Now, and then typical other, I'm sure most people also have their usual New Year's resolutions of losing weight and staying fit and eating right and all those things. But the one thing that I would like all of you to do for your New Year's resolution, because we talk about indie games here, I want all of you to take the time at least once a month. Pick out any indie game. Just kind of, I gave you some hints last week with Desura, and just kind of stroll around the net and look for any indie game. And just once a month, just pick up a game. Or one of the good things is that the Indie Royale bundle just started last week, or somewhere around in there. There's only 3 more days to go on it, and there's you drop $5 and there's, I believe, 4 games going on. One of which is an exclusive to the Indie Royale bundle, and it's called Super Crossfire. I haven't had too much time to do too much digging into it, but I believe that it was an Xbox Live Indie Arcade game. Don't quote me on that. It's just something that I figured out about 10 minutes before the show started. So, but that's a great way to get ahead on your New Year's resolution, is to go ahead, head over to the Indie Royale website and check out that bundle. And like I said, do it once a month. Just pick out one or 2 games. They're not that expensive, and you'll end up, you might end up finding a game that you never would have found before. Now, one of the other games that I found through my searchings on the internet is a little game called Project Zomboid, and that's a game that I want to talk about today. First off, because of the way that it's being released right now as an alpha tech demo, pre-alpha tech demo actually, very similar to how Minecraft is being released. So there is a free, you can play it for free, and get whatever you want out of it, or you can pay a little money, and that money will go directly to the development of the game. Excuse me 1 minute. Throat's a little parched, and it's an excellent little model I think that they got going, and the guy that made Minecraft, I mean he made a lot of money for the development of Minecraft, and that's exploded. So Project Zomboid is not exactly like Minecraft in the fact that you're not mining, you're not building. Well, you're still crafting stuff, but Project Zomboid is actually a survival. I guess all I would call it is a survival game. It's part of the zombie apocalypse, so it's still falling under that genre. The zombie genre will never go away, it seems. But this has got a kind of a little twist to it where there is no end. Well, I don't want to say there isn't an end game, but you don't win against the zombies. You will eventually die, and the whole point of the game is to see how long you'll actually survive against the zombie apocalypse, and just the little things that are going on in there. So, I've been having a little bit of issues during my tests, getting the sound and everything to work, which is pretty typical. So hopefully everything will be fine here. I'm going to switch over to the game right now. And what I'm playing right now is the free demo that is on... oh my god, I forgot the Indie Stone. I'm sorry, that's the company that is developing this game, is the Indie Stone. If you go on their website, you can download the demo for free, or you can go on Desura and, like I said, pay it. I believe it's $7.99 to be a part of their pre-alpha tech demo. Now what that'll do is that'll allow you to get updates to the game, because the demo is version 1.4c and the actual latest version is 1.5. And so there are actually differences even between those two things. I've noticed just from testing earlier today. But let me go ahead and flip over to the game now. And okay, so this is the start screen. Let me float this over here. And okay. It's seeming like something's going on here. I can't get my sound to work. Let me try something different here. Sorry. Speakers. You gotta be kidding me on this. Alright, let me try it, and I'll close it out and try it again here. Sorry, little technical difficulties. Like I said, the other thing to note about the fact that it's a pre-alpha release is that there are, it says it right when you start the demo that it's a pre-release alpha. There's going to be bugs. There's going to be some issues. So I have found, at least with with getting this to work, there are some sound issues, and it does run in Java, and it tends to have some fun with that. So give me one more second here. Hopefully we got it working. Indie Stone Studios. Set default. And I believe now we do have at least a little bit of sound. Check the chat really quick. Hey chat, can you hear music from the... Okay, cool. Alright, so there we go. Okay, so this is the start of the game here. And again, like I said, this is the free demo, so it shoots you right into the game. The actual paid alpha has a sandbox mode, and also the option to... they'll have multiple... stories that'll be released for it, not just this first thing here. And it straight up says this is how you died. So there is right from the beginning. It's kind of a dark game where, I mean, there is no hope. It's the zombie apocalypse. So this is definitely definitely some pretty deep stuff here. Waiting for it to load. Okay. And as you can see, the game's played in the isometric view here, and it might look kind of small on your screen. There is an option to zoom in, and I'll do that once I'm able to. Once I get the option to do that. So, yep, you are this guy, and I believe his name is. You know what? I'm not going to say what his name is because I don't know. I do know that they are husband and wife, though. And obviously, the wife is in a bad way. Oh, Kate Smith. Okay, so they're the Smiths. A very generic name. She's got a broken leg and she's bleeding badly. So this is where they've holed up. And as you can see, we're going to try to dress these wounds right now. And what they want you to do is find some bandages. Find something to make bandages, and also you'll get the painkillers. And these little tool tips will pop up from time to time. So you move with the typical WASD, and then you can run by holding Shift. Let me go ahead and click on the zoom button right now. Get you a little bit closer. Oops. You can search things in the wardrobe, okay. So basically, to look at stuff, you just click on them. As we click here, okay. So now we've got sheets and we have a pillow. So really, pillows I don't think are really going to help us in the bandage department. So we'll just go ahead and grab these sheets. Walk away. And this is the crafting tool, because you can actually craft things in the game. And what it does is when you click on that, you open up the window here, and then you just drop in the items that you want to craft. And if it's possible to craft something, it'll appear down here. So we take the sheet, and we can craft some bandages here. So now that we got the bandages, notice that the quest up top here updates with exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Bandage that leg. That's good. We'll put that away. Check the adjoining bathroom for painkillers. Open this up. Painkillers. Bring them over to her. There. And yeah, the graphics are a little rough right now, and again, they do have plans to upgrade the UI. I know they have a current update right now is for a lighting system. So there's going to be a better way for shadows and things like that. And what you'll end up seeing here in a moment is there'll be some actual ailments too that'll happen to your character, whether he'll get hungry or even get wet or scared or anything like that. And if you've been reading along there, she wants me, or there's a shed outside, and so I'm supposed to go to the shed and find a way to start making this into a fortress, because this is where they're going to be holed up for a little bit. So we'll run over to the shed. And again, as with the wardrobe up there, as long as something is highlighted, you can click on it and look inside of it. So when we do that, we've got a hammer, some wood planks, and some nails. Perfect barricade making material. So we'll go ahead and take these. And now that we have all that, they barricade the safe house doors and windows to prevent zombies from coming in. So we'll run back really quick, close this, and then we'll just take the wood planks, start putting them everywhere on all the windows and doors. And it's something that's really nice about this game is that you do have to think about that. It appears right now that you can go and you can open here and it looks like everything's fine, but oh wait, there's still one more window where a zombie could possibly get in. So yeah, it's just things you got to really think about. And I've even gotten to the point where once I leave a room, I close a door just on the off chance that a zombie breaks in, and so it just delays them a little bit more. And as you can see now, we've got the peckish ailment popped up, and it's just telling us to have a snack. A little more dialogue between the wife and the husband. And that's actually something else too that I do enjoy about this game, is the fact that there is another character in the game that you kind of have to care about. I know in games like Dead Rising or Dead Rising 2 where you had the daughter, and that was somebody that you kind of cared about. But this, I don't know. I guess it's more visual. It's more like, oh man, she is messed up, And so now you gotta. It's more of just, you gotta keep not only yourself safe, but you gotta make sure that she's not moving anywhere. She's not going anywhere. So you gotta make sure that everything is safe with her as well. So, so here we are. I took a little rest because it was at night, and so now that it's daylight out, we're gonna go out and explore. You see what I'm just running over? Man, lady, I'm a man. Look at this bald spot. I am a man. Bring back food. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a man. Gatherer. Hunter-gatherer. Alright, here we go. Fast food, leave the house. Now here's the problem. Is that you have to use the hammer to take off the barricades, right? Well, if you notice really quick here, we've got 3 wood planks. We take off the barricade, and we still only have 3 planks, which means every time that you remove a barricade, you don't get those boards back. So it's something that you got to think about as well as you're playing, which I think is a pretty neat thing. Granted, you could probably reuse the wood in real life, but it's just another thing of difficulty, thing to think about instead of just reusing everything that you see. So okay, so we found the nearby house here, and we're going to be looking for food. This kind of gave it away, but you go into the kitchen and there's a zombie. And we kind of shamble away here, and everything is line of sight, so I can't really tell where he's. Oh, there he goes. Bash his head in with a hammer. Okay. And we have successfully fought off the zombie with the hammer. Now we've got to look for some supplies. There we go. Canned soup. Just do a quick check of everything else here. Oh, we got carrots. And an apple. And some more soup. Okay. So we'll run back over really quick here. Return to the safe house kitchen. Okay. Hell yeah, we got soup. Okay, so now we need to make soup. And how do you think we make soup? Of course, using the okay, good call. We got to get a pot first, and also grab the tin opener, and then go back to our crafting screen. Whoops. So we put the soup in, pot and the can, and we get a pot of soup. If we put the soup in the oven, and then turn it on, because see how it has this little button here for off and on, so we'll go ahead and click that. Oh, honey, it's working. Huh, okay. Let's go up here and see what's going on. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was a little radio right there. Okay. We'll zoom out so we can read this here. So obviously things are getting bad outside even. We'll speed this up a little bit just to get the text going a little bit faster. Oops. Whoops, whoops, sorry about that. That kind of went a little bit too fast. Now, okay, suggesting that despite it all. So everybody is still kind of milling about, and the military is trying to take control of the situation, as we all know that from watching multiple zombie movies. Oh, can you smell burning? Oh, shit. Whoops. So apparently I didn't. Oh, God. Oh, okay, so the fire, okay. Screw it. Okay, forget it, we're getting out of here. Since I set the house on fire, oh God, she's on fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, God, moving so slow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Get to the door. Health 1 of 5. Oh, shoot. Okay, God, the zombies. Oh, God, a lot of zombies. Get away, get away, get away. Now I'm strong panic. Oh, God. Am I on fire? I'm on fire. She's on fire. Zombie's on fire. I cannot get away. How do I try? There. Oh, there she goes. Took out the zombies. Look at that. Now, how do I get myself off of... Zombies are everywhere. Damn it. Oh, and... Okay. So apparently I survived for 1 day and 5 hours. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we got time. Alright, I'm going to run through this again really, really quick. You can skip all this. That, I completely forgot that would happen. So let's go ahead and, whoops, run through it really quick and just see what else is there. This should only take a couple seconds here. So again, you got that. Make the bandages. Can you tell I've practiced this? The one problem that I do have with the game is that there is no visible save feature. So, of course, you know, like I died there, and you start right from the beginning. But again, once you've gone through it a couple times, you realize what's going to happen, and then you can get a little bit farther. It's almost similar to a game like Dungeons of Dreadmore or Binding of Isaac, in which you can almost call this a roguelike game where you're going to die, and it's just a matter of when and how far along the game that you'll get. So each time that you die, you realize that, okay, well, maybe I should think about this the next time. And, yeah. And then, like, I'll now remember to turn the stove off so I don't burn the freaking house down. Which, funny enough, there was a reference in the chat just now that these guys kind of look like Sims. That was actually one of the first things that happened to me when I played The Sims was I did set the house on fire by trying to cook something in the stove. Which is hilarious. Oh, why is it telling me to go to the shed? Oh. There we went. Okay, we're safe. Great. Apparently, I moved too quick for the game, and it didn't realize that I already went to the shed. So we'll go ahead and get here. Skip that. Speed it up a little bit. Yep. Okay. Okay, carefully approach the... Carefully, yeah, screw that. I'm just gonna run in there like a damn banshee and tear everything up. Yep, there's a zombie. What is the problem? There we go. Get the soup. We'll go back to the house. And we will not turn the stove off when we go up to talk to Kate. Okay. I do like how the guy has a little bald spot there. That's kind of a nice little... I think that's kind of funny. Okay, we got soup. Okay, we got the pot. That, and with a can of soup, we now have that. We'll turn that on. I already got that. Cooking pot. Well. There. And again, I moved too quick for the game. Zoom that out. Make it go a little bit faster. And you know what? Since the guy's hungry, and while we're waiting for this thing to kind of, what? Did I not grab the soup? Well, okay. Oh! Wait, did you guys see that? This door. Oh God! Hi, buddy! With the shotgun and the disembodied body now? I can't see you? Oh, shit! Well, that ended that. Again. The thing about this game is you're gonna die. You are gonna die a lot. Whoops. Yeah, let's go ahead and call that good. That I was kind of planning on killing that guy, but what are you gonna do? We'll go ahead and close that. So that is Project Zomboid, and it's a game that I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with it. Looking forward to the updates. Like I said, between that demo that you saw and the actual paid alpha test or whatever, however you want to call it, there's actually a time limit. Like you actually spend a couple seconds boarding up the walls, and it takes a couple seconds to take the boards off. The one thing that I have noticed though is the game's a little bit more unstable as they update and they find new bugs and things like that. However, this does have a very active community over on their forums. They're always going to be suggesting things and keeping the community updated. And like I said, it's on Desura right now, and how I mentioned in the previous episode, Desura does a very good job of keeping an active community going and keeping the designer and the fans informed of everything that's going on. So go ahead. You can either pick up the alpha from Desura. You can download the free demo from their website, and even Desura has the demo on there as well. But other than that, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. The main thing, too, is I kind of want to see more developers kind of take a Minecraft approach, like more indie developers, I'm sorry, not all developers, but if you ever have trouble kind of coming up with funds, you can generate a little bit of interest and then start throwing these alpha tests in which you basically, I just fixed my hair, take a drink. The alpha build will allow you to not only generate some interest in your game and allow people to just even take a look at it before the finished product's ready. And based on what you see with the community, you might even change the way the design of the game. You might have thought that a certain aspect would have worked well, and when you actually present it to these people that have paid for the alpha test, you might find that it's maybe not as popular as you thought it would be, or just maybe need to tweak it a little bit or anything like that. So it's just one of those things where you can continuously update with feedback from the fans to the point where when you actually release it, it'll be exactly refined to what the fans think, and so that'll generate even more interest outside of that active fan base. So go ahead, check out Project Zomboid, and remember the New Year's resolution of picking up at least one game, maybe up to 3 games a month, however you want to do it, depending on how much money you have to spend on these things. But go ahead, follow that New Year's resolution, stick to it, and then come back to me if there's a game that you want me to see that you think would be really good to show on the site or to show on the show. Go ahead, email me, follow me on Twitter, leave me a message on the YouTube. Oh, the other thing that I did want to mention is that I do understand that there is a sync issue, an audio sync issue with the YouTube archives, and I apologize for that. I just now figured out that it was that bad. I thought that it was just the file that I was uploading, but going back and rewatching the raw data, that's not having that problem. So I'm going to try to work over this next week to try to figure out what that problem is, and then I'll update the YouTube archives so that the audio is not so out of sync with the video. So look forward to that. Next week, I Again, I don't really know what the plan is for next week. I might take a look at one of these games on the Indie Royale bundle. It might be Super Crossfire, it might be something else. But go ahead. If you have a suggestion, let me know. I'll take a look at it and try to get it on the show. And that will do it for episode 6 of CptDomano's Indie Corner. I have been CptDomano, and I will see you later.